From the very first whistle, England's intent was unmistakable. Dominate possession, dictate the rhythm, and set the tone for the match. The players looked focused, determined to stamp their authority on the game right from the start, and it was clear that the midfield would be the battleground where this contest would be decided. The midfield trio, orchestrated by the ever-energetic Jude Bellingham and the experienced Jordan Henderson, took control early. Their movement was intelligent, their passing crisp and purposeful. Every touch seemed calculated as they probed for weaknesses in Andorra's setup, always looking to create space and opportunities for their teammates. Bellingham's surging runs through the heart of midfield injected urgency, while Henderson's composure and leadership ensured England never lost their shape. Together, they kept Andorra pinned deep in their own half, barely allowing them a moment to breathe or build any attacks of their own. England's passing sequences were sharp and relentless, but Andorra's disciplined, deep defensive block made it incredibly difficult to carve out clear-cut chances. The opposition sat back in numbers, determined to frustrate and absorb the pressure. The English midfielders recycled possession with patience, probing for even the smallest gaps in the Andorran defence. They shifted the ball from side to side, always searching for that elusive opening, but the final ball into the box often lacked the precision needed to unlock the defence. Manager Tuchel's strategy was clear: patience over panic. There were no rushed attacks, just relentless movement and ball circulation designed to wear down the opposition. England's midfielders worked tirelessly off the ball, dragging defenders out of position and waiting for the right moment to strike. Despite their total control, frustration began to creep in as cross after cross failed to find its target. Andorra's defenders stood firm, clearing danger and denying England the breakthrough they so desperately sought. The real challenge wasn't holding on to the ball, it was turning that dominance into a decisive breakthrough. England's superiority was obvious, but the final touch, that moment of magic, continued to elude them. In the stands, the tension was palpable. The fans sensed it. England needed a spark, a flash of inspiration to finally break the deadlock and reward their dominance with a goal. As the first half drew to a close, England remained firmly in command, but the search for that decisive moment continued. The team regrouped at half-time, knowing that patience and persistence would be key to unlocking Andorra's stubborn defence in the second half. Andorra's game plan was simple: defend in numbers and frustrate England. From the very first whistle, it was clear that Andorra had come prepared to make life as difficult as possible for their more illustrious opponents. Every player in red was committed to the cause, dropping deep and closing down every inch of space. Two compact banks of four left England's attackers with no space to operate. The midfield and defence moved as a unit, rarely allowing a single English player to turn or find a pocket of space between the lines. Every English move was met with fierce resistance and last-ditch blocks. Andorra's defenders threw themselves in front of shots, making crucial tackles and interceptions to keep England at bay. Goalkeeper Iker Alvarez stood tall, making key saves to keep Andorra in the contest. His quick reflexes and commanding presence inspired confidence in the defenders in front of him. England's forwards tried everything: quick passes, dribbles, long shots, hoping to find a way through the sea of red shirts. They probed from the wings and attempted clever combinations in the middle, but nothing seemed to work. But the red wall held firm. Time and again, Andorra's defenders cleared their lines, showing remarkable discipline and determination under relentless pressure. The tension grew as England's dominance failed to yield a clear chance. Frustration began to show on the faces of England's stars, as each attack was repelled and every opportunity slipped away. A rare Bellingham header was saved and the half ended goalless. Even when England managed to break through, Andorra's goalkeeper was equal to the task, denying them with a superb stop. It was clear. Only a moment of brilliance would break Andorra's stubborn defence. As the teams headed into the break, England knew they would need something special to finally unlock the most resolute of opponents. The breakthrough finally came in the 50th minute. Noni Madueke's driving run and cross caused chaos in the box. Harry Kane's initial shot was saved, but he reacted first to the rebound. Kane calmly slotted home, ending the deadlock and igniting the England fans. Relief swept through the team. Persistence had paid off. Kane's poacher's instinct made the difference when patience alone wasn't enough. The stadium's tension turned to celebration. England had their lead thanks to their captain's sharpness. The game's momentum shifted instantly. Kane's impact went beyond his goal. He dropped deep, linking play and dragging defenders out of position. His movement created space for teammates like Palmer and Rodgers. Kane's hold-up play and vision kept England's attacks flowing. He led by example, orchestrating moves and battling for every ball. It was a true captain's performance, intelligent, unselfish and decisive. Kane's all-round game was as vital as his finishing touch. England's defence was just as impressive as their attack. Konsa and Byrne were unyielding, snuffing out Andorra's rare counters. Pickford barely touched the ball. Andorra failed to register a shot on target. England's pressing kept the pressure high, winning the ball back quickly. The whole team contributed to a third consecutive clean sheet under Tuchel. Konsa's crucial challenge highlighted the backline's focus. Defensive discipline allowed England's attackers to take risks. Grinding out a 1-0 win showed England's resilience and organisation. A solid foundation is key for any team with big ambitions. After Kane's crucial goal, England's confidence soared as they pressed forward, determined to put the game beyond doubt. The team's attacking intent was clear, with every player pushing higher up the pitch, searching for that all-important second goal to seal the result. Managerial changes brought fresh legs from the bench, injecting new energy and urgency into the side. The substitutes wasted no time making an impact, immediately getting involved in the action, and helping to maintain England's relentless tempo. Eberechieze and Noni Madueke both came agonizingly close to doubling the lead, their efforts drawing gasps from the crowd as they tested the Andorra goalkeeper with sharp creative play in the final third. Despite wave after wave of attacks and constant pressure near the Andorra penalty area, the elusive second goal never arrived. England, however, refused to sit back or lose focus, keeping their intensity high throughout the closing stages. The defence stood strong, keeping Andorra pinned in their own half and denying them any real chance to threaten. England's back line showed discipline and composure, ensuring there would be no late drama or slip-ups. When the referee blew the final whistle, it confirmed a hard-fought one. 0 win for England. It wasn't the most spectacular performance, but it was a display of professionalism and determination. The team celebrated another 3 points and a well-earned clean sheet, knowing that every win brings them closer to their ultimate goal. England remained perfect in qualifying, sitting proudly at the top of their group and still yet to concede a single goal, a testament to their consistency and focus. These gritty, hard-earned victories are what build confidence and character, forging a team spirit that will be vital for the challenges ahead on the road to the finals. With another step taken toward World Cup qualification, England's journey continues, each match bringing them closer to the dream of lifting.
If you enjoyed the analysis, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more match breakdowns, and don't forget to comment below. Who was your man of the match? See you in the next one, football fans. Until then, stay passionate, stay tactical.